Friends and family, welcome. We're gathered here today to celebrate something truly special, the union of Ryan and Olivia. Ryan and Olivia are a couple who found each other through mutual friends during their college days, and they've been walking life's path together ever since. As someone who has had the privilege of meeting Olivia and knowing Ryan, I can tell you that today isn't just about two people it's about celebrating two souls who have found their perfect match. Their ideal counterpart are, as they might say, the perfect pair. Yes, for those of you who may not know, Ryan and Olivia share a passion for sneakers. Their passion for sneakers, it rivals their passion for each other. Almost, but not quite. Their story began in college, where mutual friends recognized something special might happen if these two people were to meet. What started as conversations about moving furniture soon evolved into discussions about dreams, values, and futures. What makes Ryan and Olivia's relationship so special is how they complement each other. While they share many similarities, their love of sneakers being the most visible, they balance each other in subtle, beautiful ways. Like two shoes cut from the same limited collection. They're cut from the same cloth, but designed to work in perfect harmony, supporting each other through every step of life's journey. I hope you guys will forgive me today for all the sneaker metaphors you're about to hear, but they seem to fit perfectly for this couple. In many ways, a great relationship, Ryan and Olivia, is like the perfect pair of sneakers. It offers support when the path gets rough. It provides comfort during life's long journeys. It helps you maintain balance when things get wobbly. It's reliable day after day, year after year, and if you find the right pair, you're never one to let them go. Ryan and Olivia have found in each other that perfect pair, the one that fits just right, that feels like it was made specifically for them, the pair that they'll cherish for a lifetime. There's a beautiful passage found in the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 19, and verse 6 that says, "So they are no longer two, but one flesh. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no one separate." Just like the perfect pair of sneakers that belong together, one for the left foot, one for the right, Ryan and Olivia are two distinct individuals who together make something complete and whole. And just as no sneakerhead would ever dream of separating a matching perfect pair of sneakers, these two souls are meant to journey through life side by side. And now Ryan and Olivia will share the vows they've written for each other, promises made from the heart about the journey they're committing to one another. After rock, paper, scissors, it looks like Ryan is going to go first.
Apologies if my voice wavers. Let me set the tone. I just backed into the driveway, and a song that reminded me of you brought tears to my eyes. Granted, I also just finished a milkshake. That may have been a play. The song was Thank God. Now, as you know, I'm not an overly spiritual person, but I do believe in God and the way He works within my life and the life we are starting. Had me thinking of all the ways I owe God to thank you. You came into my life when I was more worried about switching a nose ring and my newly pierced nose to a hoop I really wanted. Thank God I helped Sadie move in. We started talking because there's an excuse made up for you to DM me. Thank God. I never would have made that first move. We started dating. I met your family. I even got off work early to play Sydney's fun game of Ask Ryan questions while the whole family analyzes his answers. Your dad asked me, why Olivia? Everyone laughed. I didn't have to answer that one. Thank God. Just kidding. The crazy thing is I had an answer, and I'm giving it to you now. The answer to why Olivia's complex because you're the most complex person I know. Seriously, How do you like Reese's but hate peanut butter? Other than that, you're truly the love of my life and my best friend. There isn't a soul on this earth who listens to every terrible joke I say and still wants to talk to me after. You constantly put everyone else and their feelings in front of your own, no matter the situation. You have a backbone, stand up for your beliefs, and what you know is right. You're not afraid to ask for help. You're kind, generous, never making an enemy on your own. I love you because you give me reason to believe I can be those things too. You truly complete me into the man I want to be. I didn't know all these things when your dad asked me that question. To be honest, I didn't remember what my answer would have been back then. Thank God I passed the test with leaving that question blank. Olivia Forneau, you make me the happiest man alive. Complete me the man I want to be in this world. And you help complete and build the journey of life I want to live. I'm beyond blessed to be the one who gets to tell you that I love you at night. Thank God I love you. No.
Ry, our story may not have started out the prettiest. Not to say the inside of your nose isn't very pretty. We were two young kids not ready for a relationship. And we showed that in many ways. Like you pretending not to know my name when Sadie brought me over. And me slapping you on my 21st birthday. But from those ugly moments, we had made something beautiful. We learned from each other, and we grew together. Sorry.
You're fine.
Because of you, I now know my self-worth. You help me feel beautiful inside and out. I learned that every version of me can be loved, even the hangry version. Together we brought light and laughter into each other's lives in a time where we both didn't feel like we had much to laugh about. When I was younger, I was afraid that I would never find my person. I was worried that I would choose the wrong person. But luckily I get to stand here today and say that my younger self had nothing to worry about because I know without a doubt that I'm marrying my other half. Today we step into our next step of our lives, and I absolutely can't wait to see what comes next in our forever journey. Woo.
Do you have the rings?
Thank you, sir.
They're wet.
The rings that Ryan and Olivia will exchange today, these are symbols of their commitment. The ring, those of you who are married, if you look at your ring, the ring is a perfect circle with no beginning and no end. Unlike even the most coveted sneaker collection, these rings represent something truly priceless. I promise you guys to walk together through whatever life brings. Ryan, give you these rings, you got to put them together.
Yep.
And repeat after me, sir. Whenever you're ready.
Yep.
All right, Ryan, as you place this ring on Olivia's finger, please repeat after me. With this ring,
With this ring,
I give you my heart.
I give you my heart.
I promise to walk beside you
I promise to walk beside you
from this day forward.
from this day forward.
Olivia, as you place this ring on Ryan's big old finger, please repeat after me. With this ring,
With this ring,
I give you my heart.
I give you my heart.
I promise to walk beside you
I promise to walk beside you
from this day forward.
from this day forward.
Ryan and Olivia, as you step forward into your future together, remember that the journey of marriage isn't always about sprinting towards goals or racing towards milestones. Sometimes it's about slowing down. It's about remembering to walk side by side. It's about enjoying the scenery together. As somebody that's been married for 22 years, I can tell you that this time indeed does fly by. So take time to just spend with each other, love each other. It's okay to take some time away from your friends and family occasionally just to get away and do stuff together. Sometimes it's about carrying each other when the path gets difficult. And sometimes it's about dancing together just because you can. Your shared passions have already taught you something valuable about marriage. That when you find something truly special, you commit to it, you care for it, and you cherish it. The excitement you feel when adding to your sneaker collection, Ryan, it will pale in comparison to the joy you'll find building a life together, day by day and step by step. And now you all, by the power vested in me, this is the good part right here. By the power vested in me, I am thrilled to pronounce you husband and wife. Ryan, you may kiss your wife. Friends and family, it's my honor to present to you for the first time as a married couple, Mr. and Mrs. Ryan Matthew Easley. They've taken their first steps into a lifetime of adventure together, and you can bet they'll be doing it in style with the perfect sneakers for every occasion. There's one scripture we're going to read, then you guys can bum rush them. Ryan and Olivia have chosen a passage from 1 Corinthians that beautifully expresses the kind of love they share and aspire to be in their marriage. 1 Corinthians 13 verses 4 through 8 read, "Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It's not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends." These timeless words remind us that true love, like the love that Ryan and Olivia share, is built on patience. It's built on kindness, humility, and endurance. Their love for each other has already demonstrated these qualities and will continue to grow stronger as they journey through life together. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Ryan Matthew Easley.
Let me tell you, you my little boo thing, so I'll give a hoot what you do say, girl. I know you a little too tame. I'll be shooting that shot like 2K, girl. I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh. I know. Tell 'em I'm next. Tell 'em you find a little something too fresh. I know. Put a little gold in the teeth and it fit good, so I took the doors out the deep. Okay, I see a brother holding your seat, no beef, but I'm trying to get to know you at least. Don't take my talking to your own. I can keep it chill like the Soviet blunt. I'ma keep it real when your man long gone. If you're looking for a friend, then you got the wrong song. Baby girl, what's good? What's with ya? If you book tonight, that's fiction. I'm outside, no pictures. You want me? Go figure. To the back, to the front. You a 10, baby girl, but I'm the one. Hey, to the back, to the front. You a 10, baby girl, but I'm the one. You my little boo thing, so I'll give a hoot what you do say, girl. I know you a little too tame.
Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got a hit, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Raws don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, strippers getting naked before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lack down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all my hot girls yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
all the dope boys yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
front to back gay yelling,
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by blow, I don't move in the bricks. You talk about shooting out, now we're doing it, bricks. If I hit you in the face, you gon' be so.
I was lost, you found a way to bring me back. Needed forgiveness, you always gave me that. Girl, I'm a witness of your love, 'cause you don't be giving up. And it's crazy how you saved me. Hand on the Bible. Don't know how I got you, but I couldn't ask for more. Girl, what we got's worth thanking God for. So thank God I get to wake up by your side. And thank God your hand fits perfectly in mine. And thank God you love me when you didn't have to, but you did, and you do, and he knew. Thank God for giving me you. Thank God, thank God for giving me you.
Never thought I'd find an angel undercover, made a change to everything, from my heart to my last name. Hey, held it down when he fell, that boy was heaven sent. And every night when I close my eyes, before I say amen,
I thank God I get to wake up by your side. And thank God your hand fits perfectly in mine. And thank God.
Ryan's going to come up and thank some folks, but I wanted to take an opportunity to say thank you for all of you guys joining us today on a special day for Ryan and Olivia. Special shout out to the wedding party. You gals and girls have been, God, I got to read this thing here. Hang on a second. I knew I should have had this on paper. You are the best of the best when it comes to the roles you have played in the lives of Olivia and Ryan. I've enjoyed getting to know you and the stories that you folks have told. You have taken the time from your lives for bachelor parties, bachelorette parties, spent money on wedding attire, hotel rooms, and many, many other things, and it is greatly appreciated. We are very thankful that you guys are all here to join us, and I truly appreciate it because I know it's not easy. Thank you. Olivia, honey, I love you. After much research, trying to talk to some different folks about some stories that I wanted to share with about Olivia and I, we came up with a couple. I guess we'll start from the very beginning, the day you came into this world. Without going into graphic details, I'm in the little delivery room, getting ready to cut the umbilical cord, anxiously awaiting her first breath, and the nurses are asking me if I was okay, if I needed to sit down. They were thinking it was the delivery room scene that was causing my issues. This was not the case at all. My very first encounter with what is affectionately called the Izzy scowl and nostril flare was right before my eyes. And I'm like, wow, that's what people are talking about. That is pretty scary. But she pulls it off way better than I do. Second story I come up with, there was an occasion where Olivia and I found ourselves home without mom overnight. She was traveling for work or something. As I was sleeping comfortably in my bed, I hear Olivia yell out for me in distress. What the F? I fight the covers, I get out of bed, trip over the dog, run into the door and stumble down the hallway. What was going on, you're probably asking. Our little princess had woken up, a little disoriented, and couldn't find the light switch. That's what caused me almost a heart attack and a broken leg as I'm walking down the hallway. But all's well that ends well, I guess. I'm doing good. Sorry. When Olivia went off to college, I remember having the opportunity to meet her for lunch for a little father-daughter time. Maybe Dad had to clarify some expectations or spread some wisdom. I don't know. You pick, right, Liv? It was hit and miss on how pleasant these lunches would be for Olivia. So now it's kind of a running joke. I must always clarify what kind of meeting we're having before I meet her for lunch or whatever's going on in a particular situation, especially if I call her or text her out of the blue that I want to have lunch or something. She has to be told, is this a good meeting? Is this a bad meeting? Would you please clarify what have I done? So I guess that's just me. We both know I wasn't perfect, but I did it all with the best of intentions. I will miss all the memories, the dance recitals, the volleyball, the softball, the track meets, the school activities, and I look forward to sharing those with grandkids, future grandkids, because you know I love my family. Family, am I getting too long-winded? Is it okay if I keep going for a little bit? Family is what it's all about. My parents always instilled that in me, and I love mine, especially my girls. I'm kind of surrounded by them. Starting from the top, my beautiful wife, Missy, of course, then Sydney, Addison, Tegan, and obviously Olivia. Olivia's gone through many, many nicknames and titles. From very young, I coined the phrase monkey butt. She was just a toddler, don't be offended. Then there was Princess, then Livy, Aunt Livy. Today she gains the titles of bride and wife, but in my heart she will always be my little girl, my world. It's impossible for me to speak of family without touching on a few people that are dearly missed today. Missy's parents, Gail and Cindy Kaufman. Man, Ryan, I wish I would have run this by you before. I'm sorry. I hope this is right. Ryan's grandfather, Pete Egley. My little nephew, Rogelio Mireles. And my father, Jorge, who officially gave Olivia the nickname Princess, Princesa, as he would call her in Spanish. Nobody knows how quickly that would gain steam and become a title and obviously a lifestyle, because she is a princess. Good luck with that, Ryan. From experience, you're gonna need it, bud. Ryan, I especially wish you could have spent some time with Gail and my dad, as they were both great men and even better role models for what it means to be a husband and a father. I've got a little more. I've got more written down, but I can't. I love you, sweetheart. Thank you, everybody.
Easiest speech of my life. Nailed it. I'll give everybody another couple seconds while they're kind of grabbing their things, getting back to their seats. I'm not great at vamping and killing time, but. Okay. Okay, no, I can go ahead and get started, though. I mean, first, I will thank Izzy for opening the floor for me. I don't have to be the very first words that were heard. Very sentimental, beautiful things. Do not expect that from me. Go ahead and let's just push past that. But honestly, I have to start first. It's a night of many thanks, obviously, but I want to thank everybody that was here today. I know Ryan and Liv have expressed it, and Izzy, and to everyone that they've spoken to, but really just thank you for each and every one of you being a unique part of their story and their lives up to this point, and getting together with us. I have to thank Ryan and Liv as well for allowing me to be a part of this and being crazy enough to let me come up on a stage without proofreading this piece of paper one single time. I asked maybe 2 whole questions about what could and could not be said, but I think we're okay. I tried to be nice about it. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jesse. I have known Ryan since longer than I could quite literally remember, but we were here for a long time drinking before this started, so that could be a me problem, honestly. But Ryan and I first met tagging along with my father and his uncle to a dirt track race. Again, seriously, like 15, 16 years ago. Like, I truly run out of fingers before I can quite get to that number of how long it's been. And ever since then, we've been pretty much inseparable. We've done everything together, played sports together, training for them, had the same hobbies, hung out late driving around town, trying to not get kicked out of the Walmart, trying to get Taco Bell before the drive-thru closes after football games. I mean, he was basically my chauffeur, so quite literally for a good couple years there. If he was somewhere, I was literally with him. We spent so much time together that honestly, I'm sure when he got his first real high school girlfriend, people had to assume it was a cover-up. We laughed, cried, I fought verbally, physically. And at no point did I ever question that Ryan wouldn't give me the shirt off his back if I needed to use it as a tent to sleep in overnight. We've lived feet apart, hours away, and even though sometimes we probably went months, honestly, without checking in or talking, I always knew you were a phone call away. You're one of the most selfless people I've ever met, and I truly am blessed to call you my best friend. I really mean that. I love you, man. You're my absolute best friend ever. Liv, I wrote words for you as well. It wouldn't be fun if it was just for Ryan. But first off, great job today. I know that you put more of the work in, because if Ryan had most of the say, this wedding would be happening in the back of a very busy Applebee's. More importantly, I have to thank you for loving my best friend. I know truly it's a full-time job, and I've been ready for a long time to cash in my pension and retire. But honestly, everybody's kind of reiterated it at this point. I remember moving Sadie into that first apartment, and I'm not here to judge anyone's choices, but you watch two guys spend 2 hours cursing and putting a desk together literally backwards and have to take it apart and do it another time that came with instructions, and you didn't even pick the one that stayed that night and set up the Wi-Fi and cooked the food, but who am I to judge? That's fine. That's okay. But I can't believe that, this is where we would end up. That months later, Ryan told me that he'd heard from one of Sadie's roommates and that she was kind of interested in talking to him, and that here we are years later, and he's found literally his soulmate, truly the perfect person that at no point has he ever had to talk to me and question that your love and support was there for him. And I can't thank you enough for that as well. You never questioned that there was a new second family you joined, that it was okay to walk into the house when I wasn't even there and just say hi to mom and dad and Sadie and Abby who are hanging out, or why I get shotgun. And those are the rules. That's how it goes. But I just want to let you know, obviously it's been this way long before this, but you're in the family now too. So I'm always a phone call away. And just to double check, with Ryan before this, I did let him know, hey, he had one last chance to bail. We'd always talked about Chuck and Larry in it for tax purposes if we had to, and he said no faster than I could even finish asking the question. So you don't ever have to question how much he truly, truly does care for you. Thank you again for allowing me to share these moments with you guys and this special day. So I'd like to ask everyone to raise their glass. I'm told that speeches are supposed to end in a toast. And I've always thought that the best toasts were French, but I don't speak any, so the best I can do is an accent. So, to the Eagles!
So for those of you that don't know me, I am Sydney. I am Olivia's sister, and I love to cry. I apologize, because I love to laugh and I love to cry, and if you can't understand me, look at my mom. She'll mouth the words, okay? So first off, I want to say, can we please give a cheers to Liv and how beautiful she is today? We've been very anxious and ready for this day. I mean, poor Ryan had hair before we started planning this. But in all seriousness, I like to take a trip down memory lane. When I first knew Liv, we're going to pull it back to when Izzy pulled it back. When I was driving with Grandma to go meet Liv for the very first time, I wished on the biggest star that you would be a boy. And that your name would be Diego. And to my surprise, life isn't a Disney movie, so I didn't get that wish. But as we got older, you began to grow on me. You never left my side, not even when we went to sleep, because why would we need separate bedrooms? They're too far away. Even when I had Addie, I think you would have given anything to have traded spots with Nick and been by my side. We have some really weird memories that are normal to us, but probably not to anyone else. It starts with probably pulling stickers out of Grandma's butt. Again, normal if you knew my grandma. And then we would always pretend to be supermodels down by the pool, but for some reason, Liv always had wedgies. Every time. Or how many times I had to beg you to hit me so you wouldn't go tell on me. Shout out to the North Hilltop crew for taking some of those hits for me. Trust me, I got her back with my coffee pot incident. And my favorite, the bad day to be mom incident. When specifically mom told me she didn't want anyone to come into her room. So of course, being the funny sister that I am, I told Liv that my mom wanted her. Still not sorry about it. I am sorry to mom, sorry. Still to this day, my favorite memories I spend with you are laughing until we are on our backs, basically, or peeing our pants. So I knew that Ryan could stand up to the test of being with our family when I asked him 50 get-to-know-you questions. It really was 50. There's no joke there. Including what Disney princess he thought you were. His answer, which was recently, was Moana, and we all know she's a Jasmine. So I'm going to need you to get that right. Ryan caught on quickly that at family get-togethers to just ignore us girls and our antics, so that was another good note for Ryan. Another favorite memory I have is hang on. When he put up with you, me, and Mom getting wine drunk at a Sox game, because who likes those Sox anyway, so you were a trooper there. And you were so upset that Taylor Swift was in town and you were not going to her concert. And Ryan still said he would do whatever you wanted to do. And he tried to take you to Taylor Swift concert. Keyword, tried. Because, as I said previously, we were very wine drunk. But props for Ryan for doing everything for you. As you and Ryan continue to grow, I know that Grandpa Forno would be happy because his dream became true when you found somebody that treats you like the princess you are. Without questions and without hesitations, even if it's buying cups. Thank you, Ryan, for filling out the dream. Oh my God, I'm shaking so bad. For filling out his dream and welcoming me to this crazy family. So please, raise your glass to the new Mr. and Mrs. Eagley. Let's have a great night and party hard.
I'm Ryan. I'm the groom. If you don't know me, I guess now you do. So I'm going to kick things off tonight with some words and take a second to thank everybody. First and foremost, I want to thank my beautiful bride for choosing me to spend our lives together. I'm beyond excited to see what our futures hold and terrified of the money that we'll spend together. None of this would have been possible without you, though. There's not a chance I could have planned this from the golf course at all. But honestly, I appreciate all the time and effort you put into planning this amazing day. I love you more than anything. You're truly the love of my life, and you definitely put the better and better half. I'm beyond blessed to do life with you, and whatever it took to lead me here, I do 1,000 times over again. I love you. Now for the people who were critical in making all this happen, our parents, Izzy and Missy. Thank you for raising an amazing woman. I'm beyond excited to call Liv my wife, and I can't thank you enough for the way you raised her. It's a book, sorry. When I asked Izzy for his blessing, I made sure 2 things. It was public, and there were witnesses. Ironically now, the Tanglewood is only referred to in this family as the scene of the crime. You guys help support us. You're there for us and personally, for me, really make me feel a part of the family. We're both very thankful for you, and I couldn't ask for better in-laws. Thank you. To my parents, Bob and Sue, will you please tell me where I got my height from? For those who don't know, my parents, they're both 5'6". I would ask them to stand, but you still wouldn't see them. We appreciate everything you guys have done for us. I know raising me wasn't easy, but you did make me funny. Thank you for helping shape the man I am today and instilling my best traits. You both showed me I don't have to be a product of where I'm from, but if you had showed me how to sell product from where I'm from, we'd all live a little higher on the hog. Thank you both for your help and support and making today special. To the bridesmaids, thank you for giving Liv stuff to do sometimes so I can enjoy 18 holes of uninterrupted golf. I appreciate it and love each of you, not just the friendship you share with Liv, but myself as well. You all know how to make Liv feel special, and thank you for everything that you've put into this day and your friendships. I'm excited to party with you all shortly. To the groomsmen, thank you all for not going down down the line to roast me one by one, which I know is all so easy to do. I couldn't imagine being up here without all of you guys by my side, but thank you for not just being my friend, but also Liv's. All of you mean the world to me, and from varying points in my life to lead us here today, being the best of friends anyone could have asked for, and no matter the situation, you were all there. To the bridal party as a whole, thank you for loving, supporting, and sometimes dealing with myself and Liv. You're all amazing, but questionable people, at least according to my therapist. For all of our family, friends, and coworkers here tonight, thank you for being here to celebrate with us. For those who couldn't make it, we appreciate you for helping save on the food cost. We wouldn't want tonight without all of you, though, to celebrate not just us as a couple, but the life we're building together as well. And for those who have been to our house, you know I could use help building just about anything. The sacrifice you all made being here isn't unnoticed. We know the many options Keokuk, Muscatine, and Davenport have to offer on a Saturday night. Seriously, thank you all for being here. We truly love and appreciate everyone for making it in tonight, and we're excited to party with you all. In closing, I hope everyone has a wonderful and safe night. Enjoy some drinks. Please drive responsibly. And now I'm going to get back to the beautiful Mrs. Egley. Have a hell of a night. Love you all.
I hopped up the plane at LAX with a dream, my cardigan. Welcome to the land of fame excess. Am I gonna fit in? Jumped in the cab, here I am for the first time. Look to my right and I see the Hollywood sign. This is all so crazy. Everybody seems so famous. My tummy's turning and I'm feeling kinda homesick. Too much pressure and I'm nervous. That's when the taxi man turned on the radio and a Jay-Z song was on. And the Jay-Z song was on. And the Jay-Z song was on. So I put my hands up to play my song. The butterflies fly away. Nodding my head like yeah. Moving my hips like yeah. Got my hands up to play my song. You know I'm gonna be okay. Yeah. It's a party in the USA. Yeah. It's a party in the USA. Get to the club in my taxi cab. Everybody's looking at me now. Like, who's that chick that's rocking kicks? She gotta be from out of town.